Dear colleague, first of all, I'd like to thank you, Mr. George Abraham, the president of the Indian Society of Transplantation, Dr. 𝐌𝐞𝐡𝐦𝐞𝐭, Honorary Secretary of Indian Society of Transplantation, and also Peter Royce or Harry's organization chairman. Thank you. I'm really honored and pleased to be speaker of this meeting. During this meeting, I will be presenting the deceased organ transplantation activities in our country. I started transplantation November 2, 1975, was the first in the living-related kidney transplantation in my country. Actually, at the time, we didn't have any registration-related transplantation. But at the time, we had a lot from the patient, but unfortunately, we didn't have enough in the facilities for the chronic organ disease patient. It's either the hemodialysis facilities and also transplantation as well. I realized that we have a lot of patients, but we don't have enough organs. And my goal at the time was to start the transplantation, not only living-related transplantation, tissue transplantation as well. And finally, I contacted the Eurotransplant Foundation in Leiden. They sent me the deceased kidneys October 10, 1978. I first performed the deceased transplantation. And at the time, all over the world, and the deceased kidney is preserving only 12 hours, and then sending the kidney to the pathologist after the 12 hours. After my surgery, the first transplant, I realized that the preservation time over 24 hours. Then I started to contact the transplant center in Europe and also United States as well. Say that if you have the deceased kidney over 12 hours, please send it to me. I got, some more than 120 kidneys, deceased kidneys from United States and also Europe as well. And finally, I showed that it's can preserve the kidney more than 100 hours, and also can use this kidney. It was a successful name. I changed, this transplantation program in the world. And after this operation, and I also worked with our people, and finally, our General Assembly accepted our legislation. And I performed for donor kidney transplantation July 27, 1979. And it was the first donor transplantation. And then, also opened the, domestic donor transplantation. And finally, today we have our patient, but unfortunately we don't have enough organs. And our goal, really increase the deceased organ transplantation in our country. Of course, this is not the only problem in our country. All over the world, we have, this problem. Therefore, I'm calling that and please donate it, deceased people organs as much as possible and save the chronic organ disease patient. Thank you, all of you, and invited me to this meetings.